And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Darkness Zero, here again with a very special guest here today.
Hola, mi amigos, ¿por qué? No, I'm not Spanish.
This is Jake from Team Brain Infinity here.
Also
Joining
known as Jake from State Farm coming at you. What's up?
Join me on,
hashtags now.
yeah. And we're doing a special stream tonight, talking about our opinions, history, and why we decided to become Hero World players.
Boom.
Yeah.
Slams the card down for the epicness.
It was fine with just a Deftalica.
That's not Hero World, you liar. False advertising.
I didn't pull any Hero World at Gen Con, Jake. I didn't want to go into my storage unit finding.
Motherfucker. Couldn't you just bought a Shadow vs. Hero box?
They weren't selling them at Gen Con.
They weren't selling them at my store either, and I saved up $120 to buy 3 of them.
Okay. Okay, so let's begin this. So let's start where Hero World originated. In Jake, our first impressions of it was from episode 35 of the anime.
I didn't really care about that episode. I was late when watching that episode.
Yeah.
My first impression of Hero World was episode. Oh, I can't remember the episode when Shido used Disaster Force against Genma as Captain Answer.
Oh,
and all this, like I knew what Captain Answer was and like what he was as a person, but I wasn't interested in Hero World and the idea of transforming into your monster until I saw you can play your monster and the internet memes wrong answer, motherfucker, and he just slaps him.
Really?
When those came out, I was like, Hero World, gotta play it. Done.
You're like, I'm investing?
I'm like, I'm investing in whatever the fuck this is. And I went and watched the episode, and I just saw Genma in a superhero suit, and then he was doing his Seeger roar while getting powered up for Justice Will Prevail. It's like, is he gonna go Super Saiyan? Everything was great. There was like not a single thing I didn't want.
Yeah, again, episode 35 I kind of cared for, but I really didn't care Hero World. It wasn't until Parko's fight against Gao is when really made me intrigued about Hero World.
I felt like episode 35, like even as like it was like that offset episode where it's like, hey, I know we're a Japanese anime, we're just gonna throw Batman in your face.
Yeah.
The generic villain comes back because he looks like the Joker, and then he kind of dies.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's flawed. That
was like pretty much the entire thing, but Batman had cards.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it was definitely the Parko versus Gao fight that intrigued me.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I have that saved in my YouTube playlist.
Right.
I have like a whole playlist of anything involving Gao and Hero World in the same match. Because you know, Hero World's fun. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So that was season, and we kind of had a little more cameos of Ultimate Cardburn for the remainder of the anime, but that was Hero World.
Those weren't like in a match though.
Yeah.
Those were like, hey, Future Force, I need a giant ass robot to destroy everything. Why not Cardburn?
Yeah, that was the remainder of season 1 of the anime.
Pretty much.
So then that happened, and then we had the trial deck and then Neon Force reveals after that, and that's when the hype started. When we saw what Captain Answered. No, we already knew what Captain. We saw Captain Answer's triple rare art. We saw Rescue Dragon Drag Shovel.
Right.
We saw Rampage Sonic.
The brokenness that card would bring.
Yeah. The two realization when we saw that the whole world was 2 beings. A, their stat lineup is higher than Dragon World, which was insane.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then we realized, wow, this world's was kind of a definition that Play 500, what it was going to bring, was going to be such stronger than what Season 1 brought us. It's insane.
But when you look at Hero World, like when it came out, and once Area had an unofficial update where you could make a legit deck out of Hero World, at least anything, you kind of thought this is the balance of Dragon World, but the legit stupidness of set 3 dungeon meta.
Yeah.
And it gets even worse with Shadow versus Hero.
Oh no, it gets worse to Shadow versus Hero, but we'll get there in a bit.
Right.
But no. Was it the first thing of how my strategy was of Area was when all we had was like the trial deck set with Cybin, Drag Shovel, Solar Panel Man, Captain Answer. Like that was
had the original Captain Answer.
Yeah.
I remember Joey and I had just started a new Dragon World deck because I wasn't confident with Dragon World yet to build it. But Joey said, "All right, I'm a throw a fun deck," and he just plays Hero World with that, but he splashes in Captain Answer as his main weapon, and I'm like, "What the fuck are your Power Rangers doing?" And he just goes, "It's about time, I guess," and he just puts on this voice, like a Captain Answer voice, and starts throwing all the goddamn one-liners at me. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
No, the whole time when that happened, I was like the bringer of justice type of mode. So my whole like a group of my friends all decided to throw Purgatory Knights like five straight times back to back. I'm like, I shall purify the corruption.
But it's just
punch.
But it's just like at that point in time, if you're not shouting one-liners with legitimate voice when you're playing that deck, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, you were not Hero Worlding right.
No, you just don't know how to Hero World if you're not doing that.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the beginning of that. So and then all of Neo Forcer came out and all that, and pretty much the deck was just kind of just simple, 3 crit, 2 crit damage. Then Taco Burn happened, which was an interesting type of deck.
Right.
Yeah. But then we got to one of the most interesting things of Hero World besides Shadow versus Hero, which was Miracle Impact.
Oh yeah, that brought on like a whole second shit that we did. That was crazy.
That improved a new branch of Hero World, by emergency launch Decker Drum.
Yeah, Decker Drum. The emergency launch. It basically said, "Hey, we're definitely taking Dungeon World's spot that's broken as fuck because we have a Tetsuya that's even worse."
Yeah, they have a size. No,
it's a size. You go.
It's a size 2 Tetsuya. Can't be hitting crossbowed.
And not only if you go into the technicalities, it doesn't say give it double attack. It says stand the card.
Yeah.
So if you want to stand the card again for something else, that's completely fine. So it's not like you even got double attack.
Yeah, so with Captain Answer, you got 3 attacks.
It's just not even funny. No, wait. You would get 4 attacks possibly if you have Hero Climax.
Yes. But no, the most insane thing about that... No, the funniest thing about that card is it doesn't say give a restand a superhero. It just says when it link attacks with a superhero, choose a card in that link attack. So if you technically link attack with yourself as a Brave Machine and a size 1 superhero, you could restand yourself as a Brave Machine.
Well, yeah, it's just there are not many Brave Machines that are also superheroes unless you have a size 3.
Well,
that's or a Cyber Police monster.
Yeah.
But the only good size 3, the only good Brave Machine and superhero combo is Drum Robo, and that's not out in America.
Yeah.
But that shit gets broke. Problem is you don't get to burn for 1, but it's like I can penetrate for 3. Why does it matter?
Yeah. And then, okay, so then that happened. We also had Road Blader, which was a great removal.
Oh yeah.
I also forgot the power of Hot-Blooded Investigator Drum Bunker Dragon. We're
getting Shadow versus Hero territory here.
Well, no, Hot-Blooded was in a box.
Oh, right, you're right. Okay, I keep thinking Hot-Blooded and Rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hot-Blooded Drum is okay.
Yeah.
It just sits there like the problem I find with all of the Hero World drums is they take away what made Dragon World, every version of Dragon World drum, so good, which was not only does it have all of its kick-ass abilities with each form, you get Soul Guard, so you can
Soul Guard. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. None of the Hero World drums get Soul Guard, but to make up for that, Bushy's churning them out like it's a factory. Pretty much. That's just like, okay, we can give this one double attack. We can give this one Tetsuya abilities. We can let this one murder everything. We can let this one destroy weapons. Now we can just let this one OTK on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Soon enough, you're just going to get Drum World, and it's going to be made of 95% Dragon and Hero.
Yeah.
And Legend World is going to have Drum Shield.
Drum Shield?
Yup, Drum Shield. And then they're going to get a Drunk Bunker Dragon. When this game decides that 21 and up-year-olds are an okay target, they're going to have Drunk Bunker Dragon. It's going to be a thing. If not, I'll make my own card.
Yeah. Okay, so then that was Miracle Impact. Then... Yeah. And then
Galaxy Burst didn't bring anything.
Galaxy Burst didn't bring anything. That was when kind of Hero kind of started slowing down a bit.
Yeah, it started slowing down. Like, it came around in Springfest, but it never really was the kind of thing to top. It just didn't have what it needed.
Yeah.
Brave Machine's only option was Card Burn. Superhero was just Rush Everything, or Quartet 5, which wasn't complete.
Yeah. Or Taco Burn. But no one wanted to play Taco Burn because no one wanted to memorize every single card in the game.
Pretty much. Taco Burn's just weird.
It's a good deck if you've memorized every single
card. Because with Taco Burn, you're wasting a turn on his ability. If you're not going to choose to memorize every fucking card in the game, you're wasting a turn looking at your opponent's hand, hoping they don't get rid of the entire thing.
Yeah. Okay. And then it's when we get to the greatest set in Hero World history, which is Shadow versus Hero.
Yeah, Shadow versus Hero just makes me want to barf. Like, what I'm going to be playing against makes me want to barf. But the things I can get from it make me slightly happy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And this has a better form of Captain Answer, which is great.
Oh yeah. It's a size 3 that you can call, unlike Daijin, which we'll get to. It's a size 3 with Captain Answer, but along with its usual abilities, you also get destroy a size 1 or something?
It gets a pop a monster.
Right. If you get it right, you pop a monster as soon as you answer the question.
And gain several attacks still.
Right. It still has all the regular abilities of Captain Answer. You just get to. Is it pop a monster or is it pop a card?
I think it's pop a monster. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
I believe it's pop a monster. And yes, you pop a monster.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also like this Captain Answer because he gets a giant boost in stats for being a size 30. Giant boost in
stats, and then his picture is a motherfucking drill.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you not play a superhero with a giant drill for a hand?
Mm-hmm.
And then the game's economy is just every card in Hero World, the economy is just fucked up now. Hyper Energy is $7 a pop.
Oh, good fan! I have my play set already.
I have at least 2 copies that I'm never going to use that are sitting in my sideboard for my superheroes. I never use them, even in siding in.
Like, I have 4. I only use 2 in anything.
It's just... Why?
Yeah, okay, let's look at what prices got just increased as hell.
What old cards increased because of Shadow vs. Hero?
Yeah.
Well, Hyper Energy is $7. Call of Super Machine
is $30.
It's anywhere from $20 to $40. I've seen them go for $20. within the last week, and that's like my time frame when cards drastically change. I've seen them go for anywhere between 20 to 45.
Yeah, it's insane. Huh?
We opened one at regionals.
Yeah,
and we sold it to our friend for $30.
Yeah. X-Blazers, I think, are 17 to 24.
Yeah, I bought a drum deck and I sold off my X-Blazer because Shadow's Hero Meta just hit.
Yeah.
And so instead of owing my friend like $60, I traded him a bunch of stuff and two X-Blazers.
Yeah. What else got increased?
What else?
I think superhero stuff actually decreased because nothing.
Oh yeah, because there's besides building a Rescue Dragon deck, there's not anything for already made superheroes.
Yeah,
there's barely anything. There's like a generic nullifier for any Hero World deck. Like its attributes don't go to one kind of deck. It's a double rare in Japan, and it's a card is it what
is it rare for us?
I don't know. I think it might be a double rare. But it's if the attack that's coming at you, and I think it's only you, is 4,000 power or less, nullify it.
Yeah.
So it takes, if you're playing Dragon World, it takes care of Dragoblaze.
Yeah.
I've been playing against Chris Polanco. He just does that shit all the fucking time. I can never hit him with it. That's why I switched to Drago Knuckle and I just power up to 6,000. No, you can't do that.
Yeah. So there's that. Superheroes and gaming. So if you want your launch drums, your taco. I mean, I don't know if Takasuke's dropped in price or not. I know
launch drum barely drops because it's still a valuable card for any deck. Because you can use it without being a transform and it's still broken. Because you can at least give itself a second attack, and it's got good stats.
Yeah.
But the main superhero cards are
Immortal Spirit,
which is a double rare. You have regular Prominence Burst is a double rare.
Cap Answer Final Mode, which is a triple rare.
Right. Justice Drum, which is at least a triple rare.
Yeah.
What else?
And that's really it.
No, there's a couple good spells, but none of them are like high price.
Okay.
They're just I just hear from some friends in Japan who speak English that I talk to that they're hard to get just like by chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's what is it? One of the cards that they did for Card of the Day in English. I've come back to get you.
I've
come back to destroy you. That shit's an uncommon. I hear the chances of it coming are so hard to pull, just like Crimson Drum was.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that card it is a spell in this set, and Arrival New Equipment's a really good spell for superheroes this set. Because that's a fortune shield for them.
Yeah, pretty much. Just everything Brave Machine now is disgusting.
All the Brave Machines are disgusting, and Dark Hero is just...
No, I can stand Dark Hero, because Dark Hero is literally, like, it is a rush deck, and when you get it off, it's a good deck, but on your first hand, it's all or nothing. Like, you get a good hand, or you're fucked.
Yeah, but Brave Machines is disgusting.
It's just so deathly. Brave Machine's like, hey, I can Kaiser Lion... You can't destroy my item once, but at the same time, I can shove more shit in there for free. So I'll get free abilities while you keep trying to destroy it. Have fun.
It's not even is that because Kaiser has Soul Guard, they have a free Dragonic Air Raid.
Yeah, no, here's the thing, they have Kaiser Lion, right?
Yeah. And
Kaiser Lion's a triple rare, but it's going to go up in money right away, more than a triple rare should.
Yeah, it's like $45 at the moment.
But they also have a Dragonic. They have Dragon Return System.
Yes.
The problem is the part that gets you gauge really doesn't work out because you have to ride into the card to get the gauge, not just the card with ride.
No, it's you have to ride or call a Brave Machine once per turn gain a gauge.
No, I don't remember calling a Brave Machine. I'd look into that. I thought it was you have to ride into something.
No, you can call a Brave Machine to gain the gauge as well.
That's fucking broken. But along with that, if Kaiser Lion's your ride, you can just set that, oh, well, I guess I died. You have no more attacks. Fuck a soul, and I'm back.
Yeah.
And then drop another one next turn just for YOLO.
Mm-hmm. Steel Body is also disgusting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else?
It's just so deathly. I don't know if I want to go to an organized tournament in this meta.
Until either Assault of Omni Lords or Lord of 100 Thunders comes out.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, there aren't there any or not no organized tournaments near you until then.
Yeah, but no, there is one. If I can drop the names here, NBCS.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna happen in like September.
Well, no, ain't. But if it's September, is it going to be before or after Lord of 100 Thunders?
When does Lord of 100 Thunder come out?
I'm checking.
Check the date because I know the date of the NBCS.
The 25th.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's still going to be Shadow versus Hero meta. Definitely. Yeah, okay. The NBCS is the 12th.
Oh, okay.
And people who are on the East Coast come to that name drops. It's just we're gonna have to play all the Hero Worlds, and I don't want to deal with it. Ugh.
Hey, you might get lucky and only face like 2 rounds or 3 rounds of Brave Machines.
Or I might get lucky and face like 5 rounds or 6 rounds. Or every round.
You think really everyone's going to be playing...
Everyone's going to be playing Hero World, some form or another. There's going to be that one guy who's going to go rogue and like, you know what, Superheroes regular is still working. I'm going to play Brave Drum, Justice Drum, and Prominence Burst, and y'all is fucked. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, they also have for Bolka. Superheroes, technically everything Rescue Dragon can go into superhero decks. They got it for Bolka.
Oh.
There's a Rescue Dragon that says if you transform, send it to the drop zone and gain 2 gauge.
Oh yeah.
Which is definitely splashable in any superhero deck.
Yeah.
So, what is even left? It's just Shadow versus Hero is ugly.
They're just Shadow versus Hero, and then the remaining Hero stuff that we know is Dark Hero stuff and Lord of 100 Thunders. And
there's a couple Dark Hero things, but that's all because they're 100 demons. Yo, what about the size 1 that spells? Thunder Mind's your spell. You want to know my spell? You're gonna take a damage for that shit.
I feel like he's splashful in like every Hero World deck.
The thing is, 100 demons. Like if you take 100 demons and put it in a non-100 demon world or deck for that world, the purpose of the 100 demons is most likely to be playable in every kind of deck. Like Odd Harpy is playable in every Legend World deck. I don't fucking care if it's an Asgard deck. It's just playable because it's free gauge.
Yeah.
And then in 100 Demons, like the whole archetype, there's so many Skull Warriors that Joey's making a half 100 Demon, half Skull Warrior Katana deck.
Yeah.
There's just so much shit you can use.
Mm-hmm.
And so I played against it today, and I 2-0'd it, but it was worth it. And it was just, oh my god, 100 Demons so splashable in everything.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, what about Shadow versus Hero, the size 0 Brave Machine Dark Hero?
Thief Cat?
That shit makes me cry.
I love Thief Cat because it's a 3 critter. I don't see Thief Cat that much in Brave Machines being used, but in Dark Heroes, oh my god, that's like the best card ever in that
It
deck.
literally is because it's just 3 crit, 3 crit, 3 crit.
It's 3 crit that can move itself off the board, and you can search it again. So unlike the problem with Missile Bunker, where when you Missile Bunker, you just won't see Missile Bunker ever again, you can be like, okay, Thief Cat, go to bottom deck. Okay, my card just draws itself. I'm going to use my spell to search Thief Cat again for next turn.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like, why even?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, seriously, it's just too broken.
Okay, now
it's too effing broken.
Yeah, so I think we can put the tier list when it comes to Hero World. The best right now is Brave Machine.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, we're doing just Hero World here?
Yeah, just Hero World tier list at the moment.
Okay, yeah, then best is Brave Machines. You can't deny that.
Yeah, then it goes. I would say a tie between Superheroes and Dark Heroes at the moment.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And then I would put Quartet 5 and then Rescue Dragons.
Yep.
I think what else? My problem with superheroes at the moment, and it's only because I think Shadow Zero really emphasized it, is that Bushiroad's making superheroes like Dragon World, where there's going to be a lot of filler cards with that archetype, but only like a couple of good cards here and there in every set.
Yeah, seriously, man. It's just everything is just too dumb broke. These are words. These are words I can use.
Yeah. Stripe, I was hyped for Shadow versus Hero until Brave Machines got revealed.
Oh, yeah. When Brave Machines got revealed, I just kind of, everything went down the shitter.
Because then it's like that feeling of like, I like Brave Machines are game support because Brave Machines are fun. But it's also at the same time, like, everyone's going to be playing these, and now I'm not going to look different.
Yeah. So we've covered Brave Machines, and they're just ugly. I just feel so bad for superhero players. Unless you like take all the damn commons and make Rescue Dragons, there's almost no hope.
Okay. Yeah, Joel, I agree. Kaizen is probably the most unfair fan of that deck, but you gotta admit, every monster being searchable is kind of ridiculous as well.
It kind of is. It's just too it's not even fair. It's like, why? Yeah. Why do you even try? Kaiser Lion's not fun.
Yeah.
Screw it, I'm bored. I'll join.
Oh, how you doing, Joel?
Hey.
The amazing Joel.
Okay, so I do have one thing to say about Brave Machines. I don't think that they'll be as like they're definitely the best deck in the game, but it's not going to be all that easy for people to actually build them because Call Super Machine.
Well, yeah, it's just the ones who want to empty out their wallets more than I'm players will definitely play it.
Yeah, but because of that, there's no way it's going to reach the amount played that like
players that need to have
like Dungeon World was competing with Dragon World and how much was being played by the end of its domination. It is not going to reach that level.
No, yeah. It's gonna reach set 3 dungeon meta though. It's gonna reach that level.
And honestly, I only think Brave Machines are like this unfair above tier 1 monstrosity if if people are actually running every single last one of their tools that is completely ridiculous and not screwing anything up, and
Yeah.
I don't think every Brave Machine is going to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see a lot of people talking about I Leave the Rest to You, and that is one of the best cards. Like, I've done a lot of testing with the deck. I have the deck completely complete now. And
Because you opened
that
6
is one of
boxes.
the strongest cards in the deck. That is one of its best tools.
What card?
It's the one that you pay 1 life and kill your own ride, which you can soul guard, of course, to counter speed blow anything up.
Yeah, that's the free air raid.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And like say we're talking about a Brave Machine mirror match.
Yeah.
If one side isn't running that card, that side loses. Because the side that has it just goes, okay, in response to Kaiser Eon's soul, getting soul, pop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What do?
Yeah. What do, man? What do?
That's what the whole mirror match I feel like is going to be. It's like player A tries to go Kai's line, goes into Kai's line. Okay, that goes on second. Player B tries to go into Kai's line. Player A just says no to that.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be the mirror match. Whoever drops Kai's line first wins. It's like
kinda.
It's 2013 Dragon Rulers all over again.
Pretty much. Well, they are dragons after. Oh wait, no, they're not. Damn it, I messed it up.
Yeah, I really don't find the rest of the Shadow vs. Hero stuff, like, none of the other decks are unfair. Like, they're all very strong decks, but they're all...
Well, I feel like superheroes took the worst hit, because unless you, revamp everything and build rescue dragons, you get nothing.
Yeah, superheroes got the
short end of the stick.
Got the worst deal out of this set. But,
though, luckily, there's a couple rescue dragons that you can splash in to make your superhero deck better. Like the Proboka. I love that one. It's just
I love Project Gunner. I've been finding that Quartet 5, because that's my second. Before Brave Machines, all of their support got revealed, I was just going to go with Quartet 5 because I love DZM. But I was finding that I was having a bit of gauge issues. But I didn't really want to run Hyper Energy. And then Project Gunner just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
How splashable do you think the Bronze Golem Jace clone's going to be?
I really don't see it being that heavily used because size zeros have a similar issue in Hero World that they did in Danger World, in that if they don't have really good effects, because the deck is not all that commonly going to have use out of a size zero, it's not worth using. Like, obviously Dark Heroes are an exception, but they have 2 different size zeros for them to use. And the place I see that Rescue Dragon being used is like if you go with a size 3 deck with Gunbells and Force Arms and just spamming them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your point there.
But I don't know. What do you think's a better size 3 when it comes to Dark Heroes, Nybad or Thief Cat? Because I've had 2 different...
I think you should go with a 3-3 split. They're both very good.
Okay, because currently I'm doing a 4-2 split with 4 Thief Cats, 2 Nybads, but that's only because I'm buddying Thief Cat.
I see.
I just think I just play her because she's easier to call than Schwartz, in my opinion.
Also, I would like to point out that I am the insane person who decided to buy the Dark Hero flag off of Ideal.
How much was Ideal selling that flag?
It was 125 USD.
Oh, okay.
That's about 200 Canadian after the shipping and the currency conversion.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
If they had
sell your kid.
Did you see the price that they're setting the Tsuku flag at if they get it?
What's Tsuku's flag?
They're setting it at 400
US dollars?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know.
Do you plan to sell your kidneys if you're gonna buy that?
Like I just got a case of Shadow vs. Hero. I only pulled 2 secret flags.
You pulled 2 secret flags?
Yeah.
How? How?
What?
Teach me your ways.
Share with me your powers, Jedi.
Like,
how do you even do?
I pulled Suzuha and Baruko. That's all I pulled.
How do you even do?
Yeah. I saw Parka, I'm like, I'll use this. And then Suzuha, I'm like, I'm disappointed in this. But I thought 2 was like on average if you buy a full case.
Suzuha Worst Flag 2015.
Oh yeah, Suzuha's like. Why did they even put that in there?
Suzuha's flag is terrible,
They
but
should have
like,
put the Legend World Kiri flag.
yeah, I still like I don't play Magical, so that's why I won't use it. But I think I like the flag.
I play Magic World, but I still would never use the Suzuha flag because I'd rather just get the Tatsuya flag.
I still don't know if I like it even more or less than the Ikazuchi flag because I didn't like the Ikazuchi flag at all either.
That was voice crack.
Let me think. Besides that,
Okay, so there's this really weird thing where Brave Machines being a thing is actually for the first time making me go, okay, you should probably 2 Talika in Deep. Because Talika is one of the few things that is actually pretty good against Kaijurion because penetration is nothing, and the deck is pretty limited in the number of attacks it's going to get off normally.
Yeah.
Until you move on to Game 2, they side in their long-range cannons and their Brave Energy full drives, and you die.
Oh,
yeah, seriously.
See no. This is what would make all Talika players sad is when a Brave Machine player they drop 3 Hellish Training, do the Sunbird to give it double attack. And
that just makes me sad.
Like that's what make every Talika player sad.
Well, the thing is, Deep has it probably has the most responses to penetrate in the game because Talika just ignores penetrating completely, and they have both Dark Energy and Double Sigma to get past it.
Yeah.
But not when you're a 6 crit double attack with Shadow Die, then they're like, do.
Clearly, just double Dark Energy.
Nope. Double Dark Energy is the only way.
Or just have Talika. That works.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Haruko flag and the Suzuha flag. How do you even do?
I want so many flags from this set. I already got Makuro, but I still want the Bond flag, and I still want the Haruko flag.
I just need the Makoro and Bon Emma flags, and I'm done with this set.
See, my locals was supposed to order like 5 boxes of Shadow vs. Hero, and I was gonna buy 3 of them. And today I walk in and he goes, "Yeah, we don't have the boxes. Nobody told me to order them." I was right there when I told you to order them. Last Friday.
I pre-ordered all mine from my shop because I knew he was going to buy them because we have a couple of Hero World players now. I pre-ordered my case in advance.
But it's just, he didn't order them, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm buying the only box of Galaxy Burst you have because of Rage. And I pulled Star Guardian Jack, 2 Omni Lords, Byakuya, and a couple double rares.
Nice.
It's just like, give me Hero World or give me death.
But no, I thought I didn't realize the secret flags were still ridiculous to pull. Like
definitely.
I thought like pulling the secret flags were easier this set than.
No, they're secret. What are you talking about, punk?
But I can get 3 Yami packs in a case of Galaxy Burst. I thought
Stop doing this! Well, how do you do?
Because it's guaranteed. It's like if you buy a case of Neon Force, you're guaranteed 3 Aussie packs.
Yeah.
I want all the Aussie packs in the world.
Mm-hmm. I still can't believe, like, this might be off tangent of Hero World, is that the Aussie pack is still more expensive than the Yami pack.
I know, right?
Well, it's just because the Yami pack has stuff in it that you can get other places. Everything in the Aussie pack is exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the other things you need for Dragon Iron that when it gets good is, you know, draining your life savings. And
Draining your life savings.
I'll just spend $9,000 on 4 copies of Dragon Creation.
Okay, I could have bought an Xbox One instead of trying to build 100. Like an Xbox One, like
Costs less than building Dragon Iron.
No, it costs less than my 100 demon deck.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because what, you got 4 Yamis?
5 Yamis.
Oh, that's even worse.
Why do you do this? Why
Exactly.
do you torture yourself in this way?
Couldn't you, you know, sell those and like help the poor?
I'll sell one once Lord of Hundred Thunders comes out, because when Lord of Hundred Thunders comes out, I'm switching my buddy to a Lindworm.
Why?
Because I won't need to be playing. I potentially might not be need to play 4 Yamis once Lord of Hundred Thunders drops.
Gotcha.
You could have just buddied a 0 or something.
No, because like I don't want a buddy choose a Gumo.
Why not? It's Chizamigu. Chizamigu. Why not you da? Why don't you not buddy the Chizamigu?
Because sometimes I like to play Count Dawn.
Have you ever dared to dab to the spider?
You could run 4 Chizumagumo and on.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
true.
I play 4 Chuzos and 1 Count Dawn. That's my size 0 lineup.
Yo. Okay, wait. When do you think all of the Omnilords are going to be officially out? Because we have 4 of them right now. Right?
I feel like in either set 4 or set 5 is when we should get the remaining like all 8.
We know we're getting like not counting that World Championship exclusive drum, which are only 4 fucking copies in the world.
I highly doubt that's not going to be released in some other way. Like, I don't see them making a World Stamp promo of a card that isn't going to be in the main set. So I'm still predicting that Awakened Drum is going to be in the secret pack for set 3.
Okay. But the point is, let's just leave that one out for now because we have no idea how that's going to be handled. You have Assault of Omnilords and Lord of Hundred Thunders. Does Lord of Hundred Thunders have any Omnilords in it?
No.
Okay.
It's 100 demons, Jake.
So all 100 demons. I mean, like, why not pump up the PR for your Omnilords? Why not?
Because that's the point of Assault of Omnilords.
So all of them should be released by the end of set Assault of Omnilords, right?
No, we're going to...
No, we'll have one more.
Yeah, we have one more after Assault. We still have the Danger or Darkness Omnilord.
And potentially like a couple more if more Omnilord emblems get passed on.
Yeah,
What?
I feel like I mean I know this might crazy to suggest a theory of I feel like eventually Asmodai will pass that Omnilord to Makoru.
Yeah. But either way, it's just someone's gonna make that deck and be the stereotypical douchebag is gonna make. I have the best 100 Demons deck in the world. Now let's throw one of every Omnilord in this just for the fuck of it, and then tops.
No.
And then it'll top. That's gonna be the worst part. He's gonna use all of them and just top.
Currently, the only Omnilord I'm using is Count Dawn. There's no other
Because
Omnilord.
Dawn is best card 2015.
Because Dawn is best, then comes Tenbu, and then the others are okay.
To me,
The drums have been pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know how I feel about Awakened Drum yet. I haven't.
Well, Awakened Drum, I haven't seen the effect, but regular Omni Drum,
Awakened is a 1 gauge, put top card and to its soul, 6/2/5. Once per turn, when you're dealt damage, you gain 1 life.
Yeah.
Okay, so Awakened Drum I play in a deck. I don't believe regular Omni Drum is good because his ability is made for plot armor, and that's about it. Which therefore means...
To me, he replaces normal drum in a drum deck.
Oh, you mean like OG
He's
Drum?
really good in drum decks.
Who even uses OG Drum in a drum deck anymore? I don't want in my drum deck. I don't. I hate that card. The only reason I would ever play Omnilord Drum in my deck is to drop Drum Breaker on as soon as I can.
Well, the other 2 decks I think it's really good in is Wizards, because it gives them some much-needed count removal by pinging yourself with Axia. You can actually do that and it not be a terrible play for once.
Oh yeah, because you can damage yourself and then pop a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can also see it being pretty good in Darkness Dragon World decks because they have their deal damage to yourself costs, which would trigger it. So I think it has a decent amount of potential. And Awakened Drum, I like it as a once per turn Drago Keeper effectively, but I also like that it can effectively be your Chillax or Black Dragon Shield as a counter against non-reducible impacts.
Yeah. What else is there? How does Taco Burn get affected by this set, Joel?
I feel that Taco becomes the size 3 spam deck of Hero World, since we now have Force Arms. And we have ways of getting back Gunbells / Force Arms from the drop.
Who's Gunbells again? I can't remember which one that is.
Gunbells is the 8/2 2-gauge double attack.
Okay. Okay, from the one from the trial deck. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if Gunbells was the one from the trial deck or the one that sucks up 2 Brave Machines.
Yeah. I wish Gaetano was usable in the deck, but it's...
Sorry about that. I could have machines.
If it was up to, that card would be so great.
So how much Dark Hero stuff do you think Bushiroad is going to support in
future sets?
Yeah.
Well, they want the Rush variant fleshed out enough, so I predict that Lore of Hundred Thunders and maybe a couple promos will be used to flesh out a control variant, because that's where they need to be fleshed out a bit more.
Yeah.
I could agree with that.
Because you think Mikuru is a main enough character that Bushiroad will push to, like, for Dark Hero?
Well, it depends where they take the story with him in the anime. And how the viewers as on the TV show side of it like rate Mikuru as a character. If they like him as a character, if they think they can develop more story out of him, then they'll put more support into his cards. It literally, I would say, there's no other reason besides fleshing out his character to make more Dark Hero cards at the moment.
Yeah,
like I mean, if he just disappears out of nowhere as a character, then maybe a couple sets from now they can put in more support for it, like they did when they announced Dungeon for Miracle Impact.
Yeah, I mean that's obvious. Some flesh outs are happening with Lord of Hundred Thunders because he's probably going to be putting all the Dark Hero under demons. Yeah, let's see how long we've been going real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we've been going for about 50 minutes. I think covered. 1 sec. So yeah, I think we're good.
Alrighty.
see you guys next week when we go and cover, and I have 2 new guests for Dragon World.
Alrighty. See you later.
Mm-hmm.